Hello? Whoop whoop? Whoop whoop? Hello? Hello? Whoop whoop? Whoop whoop? Starting great. Starting the stream with whoop whoop is always a good start to a stream. What would you guys do without me wooing at the start of the stream? I wonder. Hello? Whoop whoop? Don't you woo me when we about to murder. Oh, we gonna murder? We'll murder? So today was a day. Oh, what? Today was a day, and I don't want to talk about it. All I want to talk about is murder. So let's talk about murder. Let's just get straight to it. Straight to it. Today has been a day. For everyone involved, it has been a day. I'm gonna move closer to this screen. That sounds like a podcast proposition. Oh my god, yeah, me. Okay, to be honest, Ed and I have been thinking that maybe we should have a podcast, but we just feel like no one would listen to our conversations, like no one would like them. And it's like, let's play through Assassin's Creed while you do history research on it, and let's see how accurate it is. Stuff like that we've thought, as well as other things in the middle. But all in all, the only thing that we know right now is that Ed and I are both sick. Ed is worse than I am, and it most likely might not be podcast. I mean, that's how podcasts start rambling. I mean, but that's why we have my streams. Like, isn't this why the streams are a thing? I'm only has two crazy people. Well, but that's because you know us. Anyway, let's start the game. In the previous game, in the previous night, we learned about Alice, and we learned that Alice Alice, does Ed have mocos? He had a fever. He had a 38 Celsius fever. And he was a little bit delirious and everything yesterday, so you know. We're both not great right now. We don't have what we need for that. We just finished this. So I guess the only thing, La Santa Vaca. I know, right? Oh, so he's as hot as England. No, England's is still a little bit hotter, but yeah. I don't know if we have enough for this. Okay, let's go, because I know we don't have for this and we don't have for this. So, the Tin Marin de lo Pingüe Cucara. I don't remember how you say it. Google! How is it the Tin Marin? Dígamelo. De Tin Marín de do Pingüe. Púcara máscara títere fue. Ok. Púcara máscara títere fue. Ok. De Tin Marín de do Pingüe. Cúcara máscara títere fue. We have this one then. We go to this one. The question is 5 minutes of life. I wonder if we can do it. Let's see.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Alright, yeah, we are dying in this one. Suddenly all eyes were on me. Let's skip until, let's see. Yo no fui, fue tete, pégale, pégale que se fue. Le faltó yo no fui, fue tete. Okay, well, technically it doesn't matter. We don't have enough for this one. So I guess we go to the other one. Return. We go to this one. Let's see. Let's see if we can even do this one here. Let's see if we can prove this one. Because this is what we're gonna be doing, like jumping from ending to ending and seeing what's next. Those infected... Oh, there we go! We can do this one! Heck yeah! Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly, Clover moved. I can't see Clover the same way again. So, my good friend Odos, and I'm just started playing through 999, and he just figured out that this is Clover. Give me a second. Copy image address at source. What page? This is Clover in the previous game. You know? She's a little bit different from what we know. Oh, I thought Odos went down the rabbit hole of R34. Oh no! This is how Clover looks like in the previous games. So it's a little bit shocking to see her all fluffy and with big hair and everything, and then seeing her kind of scantily clad in this one. Anyway, suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No.
That's later, I'm joking. Oh my god.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well,
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
so she could have taken the scalpel.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying. This is all a lie. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth.
I am.
Prove it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Oh, well, Alice would have it then.
Vi, can you? I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Where would she hide a journal? Where would she hide a journal? Excuse me. Where would this journal be? Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Between her two friends. It would be covered with blood then. I turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can make heads or tails of it. Oh my god. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Vi's frown deepened, but she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
Don't question me. I just knew.
You just knew. Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
394.
Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Vi began to translate, paraphrasing the content of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one has been able to develop yet. Rickman is the best. I miss him. Nearby towns are filled with the corpses of people who took their own lives. The uninfected have only rarely managed to survive and have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one.
Vi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Timyoji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rages suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so.
So we are with Timyoji and Quark.
Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Ooh. Strong words, little miss. Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Story time. So much story, so many things happening. Oh my god.
Quark, you're awake.
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh no, Quark.
Oh God. Quark.
Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see the tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. I'm curious how Clover went from schoolgirl to secret agent. Well, they just explained it last one of these streams. But you also see part of her story in 999. Those are tears still, right? They legally qualify as tears. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. Should you have, though? One has Radical 6. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around his shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
I guess.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry, come on! How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Ooh, that is bittersweet. That's complicated feeling, alright? He is a kid. He has Radical 6. I guess the blue door after this one was opened is the fastest way through, yeah. Or it's to make you want to get the best ending for him. Yeah.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake!
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing.
I agree with Fi.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
It is so stressful.
Hurry it up, Fi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
I know that it doesn't matter how fast we go, we speed through the text or anything.
As well.
Because like it's a visual novel, but it's still like the music gives you that like stress edge. It's so good.
Sure.
Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Where are we? I wonder. Where are we? Where are we gonna end? Where are we gonna end today? In the director's office. Why are we here the other time? Oh, that's a balloon. Oh, okay, so this is before everything happened. Okay. I was thinking because if we go here, we're also in the director's office, but we have to solve a mystery. But I guess in here, we don't. What is this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Okay, let's start seeing. Let's start looking for things. What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah. It's a file where you put business cards. They've all got this weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Business cards. Okay, so I clearly don't have the solution for this. Maybe you don't have enough information. Yeah, we definitely don't. And that's locked. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? Probably. Well, what do we have here? Haven't seen a computer this old in a while. There's something on the screen. Is that a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I think the lion's got 2 heads. Looks like a monster from Greek mythology or something. It looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working though. I guess we can't enter anything then. Okay. So the keyboard here isn't working. And that is that. What's this? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of the lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Huh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these babies shows up. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happened when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. Sounds familiar because she voices two of my mains in League of Legends. Ah, that makes sense. If we had a key for it, you think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Okay, so we need keys. A balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really, how old are you? I'm 20? What? No way. Gotcha. There's a screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says that just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? Oh, it's Erin Fitzgerald! Okay. Yeah. I mean, I know of her. Haha, now this is brandy. Vieille Perrine, 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some nose you've got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Expensive brandy with what seems to be an L written on it. Oh ho, this is the good stuff right here. From Fierperin's 200-year-old reserve. You already told me that. Oh, did I? Yeah, 200 years is pretty impressive though. Yes, it is. Then again, it's even older than that by now. Maybe it's gone bad. We call that being an alcoholic. Yeah. It's probably just like water now. I should drink... No! Aw. Okay. What about this side? The left section has a laser shining across it. Huh. Well, putting the expensive brandy on the coaster did not seem to do anything. The laser beam just went through it. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you keep frying it with laser, you're gonna ruin the brandy. Pull it out of there right now. Okay, I guess. Ooh, there's a globe. This is a weird globe. I should be around here. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kinda weird? Yeah. I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off then. You have found the world map. To view it, visit the File tab in the archive. I can see my house from there! Nice. We have the world map. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. A suit of armor. Well, it's not really full suit of armor, is it? I mean, you're missing the helmet. So what would we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey, don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. What if we put the brandy? No. Oh! Short spear. So he's got a spear inside, huh? Inside of his sword. This is really short spear, though. If you look at the tip head on, it kind of looks like a diamond. It's a diamond! A diamond, huh? What did it say? I think it's got something on each of its hands. Okay, what about this one? It's got a slingshot. Interesting. What will we need a slingshot for? A slingshot. Not the most impressive weapon, but it's simple as hell and it won't jam like a gun. What's this? Is it one of those vacuum robots you see on TV? You got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? I don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh. Nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. No idea what the thing's... Okay. It has so many things. Oh look, it's another bottle of brandy. Huh? This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Ugh. Cheap brandy. Zero Senior must be a real tightwad. If he's stocking this cheap stuff, might as well be water. Is it really that bad? Well, I'll admit I can't be sure. It's hard to really judge a brandy until you taste it. So, no! Aww. Okay. I am gonna put this. I tried putting the good brandy in the coaster, but... nothing happened? Ooh, a tablet! It looks like a tablet. Does it work? No. There's an empty slot in the back. So it doesn't have a battery. Guess not. Then maybe we can find the battery. We might be able to turn it on. Oh, that's an H. Historical books. Historical Adventure Saga. There are 3 volumes. Okay. Literary analysis. Okay. This looks like a collection of literary analysis. Do you think it has any hints to help us get out of here? If it does, we're screwed. I think we'd starve to death before we got through all 4 of those tomes. And philosophy! My best subject. I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. I'm amazed you could get that far. I flipped the first one open and my brain said, screw this, I'm out. Same, Sigma, same. What if, yeah. Maybe something happens if we put it in different order? Not in that order. What about you? Doesn't seem like it. Because if we put them in this order, and we put this one here, it's an H. Yeah, that won't do anything. Man, this safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. Ugh, I don't think. See? This is locked. Yeah. There is a circular input panel on the top handle. It looks like the one on the pressure exchange chamber doors. So if we just do the same thing we did then. Oh. When you click the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear to the other points so that you can draw lines too. Click one of these other rings to draw a line connecting the two. Repeat this process until you have connected all 3 pairs. Remember, however, that the lines should not overlap or cross one another. Let's do it. Okay, world map. I'm gonna write it down. I can write things down. So it is blue to white, green to fuchsia, and purple to yellow. Okay. Okay. So it's purple. Okay, green to fuchsia. Huh. How are we gonna do the purple to yellow one? Because that's not allowing me to do the blue to white. Oh no, my internet's dying. Oh no! Is it your internet? Yeah, it's your internet. I haven't dropped any frames. Ooh, how do we do this? Because I need the blue to white. Yeah. Let me try. Because if we go here, blue to white. Then I cannot go there. To the green, to the fuchsia. No. I didn't mean... Unless your mom loves this type of puzzles. Yeah. I can see my mom really liking them. The blue to white. Yellow to purple, but then green. I keep doing that, but no. Okay, since the purple's the one that's giving us trouble. Oh, but... Okay. Maybe, yeah. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. We did it. Good job, you did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion. Videos. Oh my god, Tenmyoji is definitely a very green man. Yeah. Oh look, it's a head. Sorry guys, looks like all we've got is the binder and a deer. So, a binder. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Is Zero just making fun of us? Okay, I got today, but I somehow missed how we solved it. By being good. The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Buck up. It's just a fake. A mounted deer. Poor deer. Take a closer look. I think it's just a replica. I mean, videos would be fun when you ultimately get locked up forever. You mean it's fake? Yeah. That's good to know. You know, there's some red paint on its neck. It's also got 2 pegs on the back of its board. Maybe we're supposed to put it up somewhere. Alright, and the binder. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Found instructions on page 1 of the business card. And you can read it, and then on the page 2 of the business card. Okay, let's read it. Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Tony, Michael. Women are requesting the following position. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers being near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. And Kate likes to be next to Michael. Oh my god, that's... I'm gonna get a headache, but okay. No, we already did this. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. So, we got this thing for here. Yeah. Oh, we got a key. There's something in here. Is it a key? It's sort of key. That's pretty small key. The tip is circular. Have you seen anything in this key that might fit into? Yeah. And then we got this. What was the business card? Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. Okay. So it's Bob, Chris, Tony, Ian, Michael, John here. Okay. I think that's right. Okay, so let's just write it down because it's easier. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, and Michael. Okay. And then here, Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. And Kate likes to be... Okay, if Sophie likes to be on the very right, maybe here? So Kate likes to be next to Michael. Kate. And then Ellen would like to be above Anne. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Maybe Anne here. And then Ellen. And then Kate. And Carol. Let's try this. Okay. Lola, yeah. Carl, go here. Kate, go here. Ellen, up here. Sophie there and there. No. Something's wrong. This one and this one? No, because John has to be there. I did put Kate here. And this? No. No, because Sophie likes being on the right. Okay, no, that's definitely not it. Okay. So, Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Michael, Ian. Okay. Ellen, Chris, Soph. Carl likes being on the left. Okay, Carl needs to be on the left. Okay. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Okay. Ellen would like to be above Anne, so... No! Okay, Anne and Ellen here. Bob. Chris. Ian. Michael. No, it's Tony and Michael here and John here. Okay. Carl likes to be on the left. Carl's on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Anne is near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Technically is above Anne. Sophie likes to be in the very right. There we go. We did it! I think this is right. Let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look something now. Okay, let's have a look. Book 334. This equals to book 334. It says book 334. What does that mean? Well, book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Oh, I think this is that. Yeah. That was crazy. I think that is the answer to this, 334, making it an H. It was almost 394. Bookshelf. There's some paint inside. So H, I, L. Well. Whoa, the light on the top turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. Alright. Why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn it, none of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. What does it mean by gender mismatch? Maybe it's saying that it needs a girl? But there's only 3 of us and none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a girl. No! No way! Why don't you dress up then? No. Just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup around here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you're totally one to do it. No, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe. What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? Looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. Guess it's worth a shot. Interesting. Whatever that picture is. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's like we are in a villain's secret lair. Huh. Didn't think that would happen. Guess the recognition worked? Yeah. So, who is this girl? Hey, stop! She's just a girl. Is she your granddaughter? No. Then who is she then? Ugh. Damn it, fine, you've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a long time. This is crazy. Why? Because she's his first love. No, you've got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it some... Yeah, no! Yes! Yes! Mind blown. That's why I stopped myself when they said the name. Oh, this game is getting better and better. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. Is Myoji my father-in-law? Maybe. I've seen you do it. Ugh. Huh. Didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic then, Myoji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay, okay. You don't want to talk about her, I get it. Okay. Kana Kurashiki. I can say I'd blamed Myoji for falling for her back when he was younger. She was a cute kid. Okay. Ooh. Look. Oh hey, there's a helmet for the suit of armor. I didn't click on the helmet, but sure. The armor's helmet, there's red paint on it. You must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmyoji. All the excitement can't be easy for someone your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? I'm not so old I need the likes of you to worry about me. That's so. Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Yeah, that's what I thought. Huh? What's this? You think maybe it's an eye? Watching us? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? You're supposed to shoot it. Shoot it with what? Don't be an idiot. You've already got what you need. Okay, I'll just use this slingshot too. Whoa, hold on there. Do you actually have something to fire? Oh, no, I guess I don't. What are you going to shoot it with then? With mind bullets. It's called telekinesis, Sigma? Anyway, I figured that slipped your mind, like everything else. Here, I grabbed this off the floor earlier. Take it. Oh, this is the key we used to start the facial recognition device. Thanks, man. I guess I don't have to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1, fire! Whoa, nice aim. You got it right in the center. Okay. Here we have this. Look! The laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made a parallelogram. There's a parallelogram in the brandy bottle. Did it change anything around here? I don't think so. Yes, that suits him. There's red paint on the wall. It looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? It's for tall people! Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Like what? Maybe the deer? Yes, that's it! Remember how there are 2 pegs on the back of the mount? I'll bet they fit perfectly. Give it a try. It's for me? Yes. Well, it looks like you were right. Okay, what else are we missing? Maybe no. Yeah, I know. To starting up. Okay, so not... What else do we have? We have this, but it's empty. It says hell, but what do we do with that? There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? You think it's going to go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out! Alright, guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Ooh. Then I pull the lever. Here I go! Hi, Frankie! Are those BMO? Oh, those are BMO with heart things. Oh my god, it's so adorable! Who's this it from? Oh, that is so adorable! Everything with BMO is adorable. Anyway. Oh, is that BMO with beer? Oh my god, that's BMO with beer. There's a P painted on the wall in red paint. And it looks like there's something on the table. Is this a battery? This room is creepy. A little bit. Let's examine it. I don't think I need to be looking at this right now. I can take care of it when I get back to the other room. Oh. Nothing? I'm sorry. Nemo. No, you're not creepy. It's the room. Don't worry, Frankie. If I pull it again, the chair will go right. Ah, whatever. Not like I have a choice. Ha! So it says help, and there's a parallelogram. Okay. Do you know what that is, Sigma? Of course, I mean, it says right there. It's a battery, right? just a real thin one. Maybe we're supposed to put it in some kind of thin electronic device. You know, like the tablet? Looks like you get the tablet to turn on. Look! Something showed up in the screen. Enter the digit password, then press the enter key. I mean, it's help. You did it! Good work, Sigma. Oh, posture check. Okay. Give me a second. I should definitely move my chair to this, or just make myself a computer so that I can stream it from my office instead. Donate $2,000 so that Firi can get her own computer and not have to use her husband's computer. Also donate $2,000 every month so that she cannot work at Amazon. Anyway. You need a beer drink redeem. Well, I don't drink beer, so. But I will drink some water right now. I haven't been drinking water in this stream and it's making my throat real dry. Take a look at the screen. Oh, you got the password. Huh. What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome. Now we can open it. What if we put... hydrate? Okay. What if we put it backwards? Oh, you are here. Huh? It changed. That looks like a puzzle. It is. It's a silhouette puzzle called a tangram. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to get the shape you need. Pressing the move button will allow you to switch between move and rotate. You can rotate a piece by dragging it while in rotation. Dragging it while in movement mode will move the piece in question. Oh, shit, yeah, because this is supposed to be a parallelogram, so. How do we make it a parallelogram? Okay, let's just move everything away. Because this is a parallelogram, so. Here we start by this. And then we move this here. No, that would still be a square. Okay, that is much better. Okay. And now, put this here. It's like going back to kinder. I wonder how forgiving it will be. Yeah, me too. It's like going back to kindergarten. Maybe here. This doesn't feel right. No. What if... It's here. So this is the basis of the parallelogram. No, that's a straight line that cannot... It has to be this. Okay, what if we do this? And then you move this around to be this. Because that way this can go here. I haven't played with shapes in a very long time. Are you the same size? I think you guys are the same size. Okay, let's just retry. Doom! Well, if we do this... No. That puzzle looks hard. I mean, I think that if I had the pieces that I could like handle myself, I would be I would very much be able to do this. Oh yeah, actually, look at that. Huh. I think I got it. Did my internet finally die? I don't think so. You're still talking to us. Are you typing from heaven? Yeah. He seems to be. No? But that's... there are some weird dudes in white, so maybe? Oh no! Okay, then I guess I'm just gonna try it the other way around. Oh, you mean it? Oh no! I mean, I know that this is for the other password, so I shouldn't worry too much about it, but I'm invested. Oh no. Or people from La Luz del Mundo. Oh no, that's worse. Yeah, 'cause this is here. No. Hmm. Yeah, that won't. But if we do that... rotate everything. I have family in that religious group. They're the nicest people I've met, but holy crap, they're abuse of their integrity. Yeah! Yeah. That's all I've heard from people that I know that have family in that. Yeah. What's more here? Okay, my internet download speed is... what the heck? Is it raining? Okay, we have 2 triangles. Blame the sharks. It's always the sharks. I mean, yeah. No, don't go to the other side. How is... There we go. It was a little bit forgiving. It was a little bit forgiven. Oh yeah, who's the man? That was amazing. How do you do it? The puzzle was really hard. Go to this. Do you mind bringing me a vanilla Coke? Oh. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So what do we get? Look, there's something on the screen. Ilp? Ilp? What does that mean? I mean, do we just put ilp? Okay. I guess. Phew. Looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome. The screen's changed. Star, moon, sun. It looks different than before. The symbols are different and they're in different places. Okay. Eyes low percentile. Yeah. Yeah. Star, moon, sun. We did it! We did it! Eee, lo hicimos. Good job. It opened. Good work. We have a secret file. But we have one more password. Sun, moon, star. Okay. Moon, star. And we did it! This puzzle was tricky. Oh, we don't get anything else. We just get this. Okay. It's opened. Looks kind of empty this time. There's only 2 things in here. First, we've got the AB room key cards. Oh, these must be the start cards they were talking about. There are 2 of them. You guys take one, I'll take the other. Right. We're a pair, so we only need one for the 2 of us. And the other thing is the key, as usual. Nothing like a choco chip cookies with water. What? Was it today or was it yesterday? I don't remember, but Ed... No, it was yesterday because it was in John's stream. Ed and I almost broke up. No, it's a joke. He just learned that I don't dip my cookies in anything. I also don't drink milk with cookies. I don't drink milk. So like, you know. So it's a fun thing, you know. Yes. Now we can get out of here. Great, no point in sitting around. Let's go. He was weirded out by the fact that I do not drink anything with when I eat cookies. Basically. The door lock. It's just locked right now. You guys ready? Yeah. For a moment I thought that he was there. I called y'all drama queens for not liking cookies with water when none of them haven't tasted it. No. Cookies are plain and simple, just cookies. Unless you're dipping them in chocolate sauce. That's different. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. We did it. We escaped the room. You found it. Where are we gonna appear now? Y'all afraid of good food? No, because I very much want taquitos al pastor right now.
No! Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
It says the guy who drank apple cider with ketchup and chili powder. Ketchup, I don't get it, but chili powder, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, we must have set it down for after using the face recognition soft thing.
I'm going back. You 2 go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I'll see you 2 later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
I watched them jog off toward the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. What are we gonna find? Because it's now time for story time. Time for story time. Time for story development. On the plus side, Dio hasn't been a dick and opened the door yet. Probably because he knows that if he does that and none of the pairs go in, they die. So the weirdest thing I've eaten is Dorito nacho chips dipped in Neapolitan ice cream. That is weird, but I can see it. I stepped in the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Pi and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader.
An ambidex
I'm a
gate
badass
has
for a
been
reason.
opened.
It's okay.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
As he turned to look at me, I saw a flash of his smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
But Tenyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
I want to punch Dio in the face. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling anything of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. In fact, you missed solving the puzzle of the shapes. My head. I always want to punch Dio everywhere. You need a stabby stab stab emote. I don't have the money to get a stabby stab stab emote, but I do need one. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. And wait. And wait. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door, and Tenyoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
Let's look at the flowchart. Oh no! It's longer than we thought. I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far
Just
away.
don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
I don't think... Okay. Okay then, Mudu. Let me do that for you. I just hydrated. I'm stretching. Ugh. And with that stretch, let's sit down properly at a chair. I don't know, as a pansexual person, sitting down properly is not something I know. The triple combo redeem is powerful. That reminds me. Give me 1 second. Channel points. I need management. I need to give you back yours. Settings. Moderation? I don't know how to unredeem them. I honestly don't know how to unredeem them. Activity. No, that's not it. This is not it either. You go into the redeems option and then click on the X on them. Oh!
I don't see it. Manage requests. Oh, there we go. Manage requests. Oh my god. I've done refunds for redeems before. Oh, okay. Okay, here we are. Last month. This, and this. Reject. You should have your points back. And now complete all. Complete all. Complete all. All my request has been complete. There we go. We did it. Where did the Batman theme song come from? From my brain. The Batman theme song comes from my brain quite often. It's weird. Anyway, let's go back to this. I'll just go into the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right. See you guys later. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. Impressive. I didn't know you were 100 years old. Well, I'm actually like 440, 450, give or take. You know. So you're here for this ending, Mudu. That's what it is. You're here to see us tackle this. So who died? The 400-year-old vampire, if I recall? Heck yeah! Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Tenmyoji and Quark must have been here then. I laid out the floor B map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out of the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way round. Huh. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ugh. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I packed up the map and was headed towards the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. Red Dead Redemption! The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out toward it, slowly. So,
you finally made it.
No, you're...
I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
Okay.
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Ugh. I considered taking a swing at him, but I decided that it was spectacularly futile and kept my bald fist at my side. La Santa Vaca. Yep.
Now, where to begin?
Where do I get pants as cool as yours, good sir? It's Lelouch Britannia. I still have yet to read or watch Code Geass. Especially because it was drawn by Clamp. Okay.
There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited.
Okay.
I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
Okay.
First, I will tell you about termites.
Termites? We know about termites. They eat wood.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say.
Yes?
I imagine you look rather bewildered right now.
You have no idea.
Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate.
Okay.
So I ask that you listen carefully.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a termite mound?
Yes, they're creepy.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA.
Okay.
It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals.
I just want to, like, remove them from wherever they are.
We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure.
Sir, you're grossing me out and confusing me.
In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Oh, and I kick it. It looks like it would break so good. Yeah, right?
Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA.
Uh-huh.
You see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites.
Zero, this is very weird. What the fuck?
We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think we are rather different from termites, but, you know, I guess not everyone thinks this way. I want to make a Zero Time Dilemma reference, but I can't. No! Mudu, no! Okay.
Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
Bat Mudu. Bat.
And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well,
What?
that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
Why am I so
Let's
confused?
move on to the second topic.
Okay, sure.
It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life
Okay.
realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
Ooh, a password.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Ooh, bomb number 1. Password. 1 bomb. Bomb?
Are you ready?
Yes, I
will
am.
only say this once, so pay close attention.
Okay.
The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
Okay. So we need the number 2 bomb. Password. I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it. I have them written here.
This message was meant to convey.
Give me a second. I have them. I'm gonna send it to you so that you guys can see my brilliant ass writing. Thank you. Are you? Oh yeah, you are. Heck yeah. There you go. That's my brilliant ass writing. Barbecue, soda, raging juice, Dr. Xavier Ramirez. Yeah. And I sent this so everyone else can look at it. It's extremely blurry because I don't have steady hands. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have steady hands. But see, I have my passwords here. I also, on another piece of paper, have the other password that we were given. That I haven't transferred, but now that I remember that I also have it, I have the 2 lion heads devouring sun, and that was MILAEVOLI. There we go. I don't know why that works for me, but that's how I work some passwords. I'll probably use these for like work or something now. It's insane. It's the lesson for that I was meant to convey.
Before I go, however, I have a warning.
Okay.
You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized.
Oh.
Immediately.
Okay. Smells like bacon. Smells like my husband is making bacon.
I hope we will meet again someday.
I want to punch you!
We would have much to discuss.
I want to punch him. Wait. God damn it, you can just pout all of that crap and disappear. Found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Ugh. What kind of idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? I was gonna say, is Ed made of bacon? No, he's making bacon mac and cheese. Delicious, delicious bacon mac and cheese. Shit! I kick out the nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
he could be making baking bacon pancakes, a la Adventure Time. Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. But, and hear me out, we don't have eggs because we barely eat eggs in this house. So every time we buy like a lot of eggs, they usually go bad. But that's mainly because I'm too lazy to clean up after myself, so I don't make myself breakfast. Yeah. Anyway. Oh crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room, toward the warehouse. Okay, but...
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Okay.
Took you long enough.
Where are the
In
others?
the AB rooms.
They went in already? Why didn't you too? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Okay.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round.
Oh, we're gonna ally. We're gonna ally and they're gonna backstab us. And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay. Go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You'd get 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, they are definitely gonna ally.
That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
That's fair. True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourselves.
That's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I've heard people say this before. Just saying. I've heard this before.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you've got is a promise,
I
huh?
make a promise. I keep it. Trust me.
Okay.
Please! You've gotta trust us!
Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex's game
Should we go?
closes.
Okay, so the first person in the chat that says ally or betray is what we're answering first. And go.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
With that, they turned and ran into the AB room second from the right. Well, I guess I should get moving. I love how now that I've told you guys that you can make the decision for me, no one is talking. Ally. Okay, then we're gonna ally. Oh, 2 allies. Nice.
1 minute remains until Ambidex's game polling closes.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyoji? Well, I could believe they weren't telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seems the safe bet, but...
Please! You've gotta trust us! You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
I don't like alcoholics, but Tenmyoji is fine. Yeah. Tenmyoji I could betray easily enough, but Quark? Don't trust the kid. Betray! Too bad, Paper Star! We are going with ally. What the hell was it going to do?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Staying quiet for this one?
3, 2, 1.
Well, the first person said ally, so we're going to choose ally for the first one. And we're gonna get extremely backstabbed.
3 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Someone will say, what a terrible night to have a curse.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Okay. Ambidex gates now opening. Your stomach is also extremely hungry. It smells so good.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Okay.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Sure. All but Alice, huh? Betray and betray. Betray and... Oh, no. Oh, and they betrayed me? What the fuck? Why would... Castlevania reference. Yeah, but what the You need a pizza with pepperoni, jalapeno, shrooms, cheddar, and parmesan. Kate chose to ally. Because of course Luna had won.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
What the fuck?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Okay. Hey, what the hell, guys? Why'd you betray
I
me?
had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise,
I only
Tenmyoji?
promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look. See Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me. What the fuck?
Oh no.
She's...
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Oh my god.
Clover, are you really going to leave? Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others. So we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell I'm happy. That's some shady shit,
Say
Tenmyoji.
so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's gotta pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
And who is he? God damn it, tell us, give us the information, the juicy information, please.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
I thought it was his brother since they looked alike. I know.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
What? Quark held something out. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is.
Okay, so you're getting his... Oh my god.
So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Then he turned and ran toward the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say...
See you.
Goodbye.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Oh boy.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
I think I would agree with that. I think that I wouldn't have suplexed him. I would have slapped him. But I am one that thinks that slapping someone is very rewarding. But that's just it.
Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay. Now, what does this letter say?
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard, it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was pretty picky eater, so he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right. I wouldn't eat. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he made me Quark. A quark is a really small thing. And I was really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out that I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping on the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that. and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he explained to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, and how to fix it, all sort of things. Usually though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they'd showed movies. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids in my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody to take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd ask her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he bragged to everyone about how he had a mom. He liked to come up with me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on the stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that its second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize that it was a root beer float. Ugh, I don't like root beer. Ugh. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I'd figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. Telling me that Tamirji could have done 6 skateboarding trips on Quark without consequences? Yes. I mean, I understand the float helping with the heat, but I don't like root beer, so just Coke Zero float. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Or how we call it here in Costa Rica, Ibaca Negra. I don't know why it's called Ibaca Negra, but it's Ibaca Negra. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words cannot describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious. But what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he'd found me and adopted me or not. He'd bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother, but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good, until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed up what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building. But by then, I started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard, though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I had done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there staring at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. Tenmyoji is Grunkle Stan. 100%. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first, I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked, and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I'd yelled and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent all night out in the rain, looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard me. Drink of water time. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get to the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck into Grandpa, because a week later, his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up. But when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that it meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone. But maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd given he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started racing me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. It's too long and I'm getting nothing but Grunkle Stan. I know, I agree. Okay, we got an ending. We got the Tenmyoji ending in Root Beer Veritas. We got the Tenmyoji ending. And now we're gonna go betray him and probably get deaded. We're probably gonna get deaded.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
So what do you guys think about Grunkle Stan? I mean Tenmyoji.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Stan but alcoholic. Isn't Grunkle Stan still alcoholic though? Don. All except Alice. I love Grunkle Stan, but Tenmyoji lacks charm. Yeah, he's a traitor. He is a traitor. So is Clover the one that escapes and that's it? Or do we not? Or do we learn about Quark now?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what's the
Quark
deal?
had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why do you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing?
Yeah, you could.
I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look,
Huh?
Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no!
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Why?
Clover Pikachu facing while opening the door. Yeah, 100% that.
Clover, wait!
Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, do you mean...
The number 9 door has been opened.
I wonder if a Clover Pikachu face emoji would even look good.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Theo leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
Goodbye.
If Peppa looks good on every edit, a cute anime waifu will do. I mean, fair. That is very fair. I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay. And we got a game over. Okay. So here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. We have 4 more endings to go. The real ending and 3 more. Probably one for this, for bomb number 2, and one for the password, and one for Loon. Who are we missing? We're missing Quark. We're missing Luna and Phi. So we still cannot do this. I don't think we can do this yet. This, I think, is the real ending. So maybe this? Who planted the bombs? I'm hungry, but I still really want to know everything. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Phi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person? That person is you, Dio!
Come on, what is this?
Who set up the bomb, part 1, okay. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, this isn't a court. Besides, all we want is to know who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that. And I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so.
Chon chon chon!
What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Because
Spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The Myrma what?
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Firi the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there is no question that you are the ones who set the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Firi the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Oh Dio, tell me, how does that food taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name?
Wait, so...
Ha ha ha!
He's left? But that means he's a terrorist!
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
Sigma playing a Phoenix Wright cornering is so much fun. I love all like the objection type things in Phoenix Wright. So like it was, yeah. Ooh. Did you go back to the suffocating chamber, Dio? Yeah.
Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
AB plan?
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters.
No, tell us.
After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
God damn it, no. I leapt toward him.
Well, there. Better not come any closer.
Can we go back to stabbing Dio?
You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please, calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from.
What?
Now that we've cleared that up, back off!
And you had a floating pointy arrow to stab him. Blah, blah, blah,
Come on, move it!
blah,
Go,
blah,
go, go!
blah. We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us except for one, Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa. Your hearing gone? I said back off!
No.
You... I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Tenmyoji?
Something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger.
What the fuck, Tenmyoji? Where's this bravado from?
Do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well?
You son of a bitch.
So you were just bluffing?
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What? Oh my god, what? Oh my god, 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 what?
What?
For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed.
Yeah!
Oh my god. Tenmyoji, I love you. He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Shit! Not good!
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening? There's a red light on it now.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bomb automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know?
I know enough.
Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy.
Ooh, we got the other password. Ooh.
The password for bomb number 2 is EQD DYR NTK.
EQD D YRNTK.
Bomb number 2.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Oh. Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway.
We have all the passwords! This gave us a password, yeah.
You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Worse, the input device.
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
We don't know where bomb... No, we know where we know where bomb 1, 2, and 3 are. We don't know where bomb 0 is.
Moving on.
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course?
No! Wait! I threw myself towards Theo and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me!
One is in the lab, one is in the garden, one is in the crew quarters. So we're missing 0.
Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have?
Yay, Pile and Dio. Heck yeah.
Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Ugh. Shit.
What are you doing, Luna? Go!
Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
Ugh. You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead!
Like you said on Tuesday.
Fix it.
Strip.
Like idiots before you get blown to atoms.
Strip him naked.
Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake! Luna, shut him up!
Right. Here goes.
Wait, that looked purple. Was that the soparil or was that Accelerator? As they began to climb off him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I had expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
About 20 minutes or so, I think. The same.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords and stop the
We
bombs.
searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
Split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion? A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
Alright, no point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance.
Yep.
Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not. All
Right.
the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario. We'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Maybe.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Fi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. Okay, and now we're in the crew quarters where Bomb 3 is. So Bomb 3 is in the crew quarters, Garden is Bomb 1, and Bomb 2 is in the lab. Yeah. Okay, so Bomb 3, just gonna put crew quarters. Bomb 1 is in the garden and the lab.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else.
Actually, we know where the input device is. I just don't remember where we got it. Oh. Okay. I guess it's not here. Still missing all of those. No, we're not gonna read that. Okay. File. Yeah. Didn't. Are you sure? I guess we don't have anything about that. But I remember we found it somewhere. I just thought that we would keep track of it. A look around here, you go check somewhere else. Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then. Was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? No, that's not a thing! And it doesn't make any sense! Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
Oh.
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Oh boy! Oh boy, guys! Oof. Oof. Oh, I see. Well, I admit I'm a bit curious.
Looks like we're on the same page. Now get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Fine. Be careful, alright? I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. Whew. It wasn't good news. Damn it, only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. Before long, I found myself in the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. I spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed Kind of fitting somehow that it have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it recently. There was no way to know. Oh god, I just remember something the creator said about Sigma on Twitter, but I can't say here. Because of spoilers? Or what? Because I also love Uchikoshi so much. At any event, I had to start looking somewhere. The infirmary. Luna. You're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the Atom is here.
More like not the proper place to say it. I mean, we are in a rated M for mature game. But if you don't feel comfortable, you can always text me, and if I feel comfortable saying it out loud, I'll say it aloud for everyone else.
I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
Luna ending. It seems like it's the Luna ending, yeah. What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, if I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot of if I die anyway.
Why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes. Why would I lie?
I see.
No, Luna, don't be sad. Luna, my sweetie.
I seem to have made a mistake.
My sweetie. Okay, I got sent the thing. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. If phi is a C, in fact, Sigma is packing about 9 inches, but when he is turned on, it will double. 18 inches is roughly 45 centimeters. Holy smokes, that's a long one. Don't worry, because it can be folded into the shape of the letter Sigma. This reply made my day. Thank you. Holy fuck. That's great. That's great. You know what? I'll just show it. I can link it here. Give me a second. What folds? Here. There you go. That way you can see it clearly as day. This is what Uchikoshi said. Just letting you guys read it for a second. Just letting you guys read it for a second. Okay, Luna ending.
I knew you couldn't use the Atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Bye.
Luna, no! My sweet girl! It folds! I'm so mad I can't clip. She turned and headed toward the exit. Yes?
It is ready.
Doesn't matter. I'm staying until Luna ending. Thank you! Wait, what do you need clip? I think everyone's reaction to the folds into a Sigma. Wait, I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. Analyze my body. It's perfect after that, what we just read. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. You can't clip this stream either? What? Did I turn clips off? Clip that. No, I clipped it. I can clip. Huh. That's weird. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. This got insanely horny. Yep. Perfect for a Thursday night. The screen was already starting to show my results. What does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well,
Heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat.
it says you're not a robot. You're human.
Then why the fuck is his blood white? I let her breathe. I hadn't realized I'd be holding. Her leaf didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
Ooh, I'm an android? What?
You're part machine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy.
What?
On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic.
Cyborg. What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took x-rays of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Wait, okay, let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
Oh. How do you know that?
I just do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right.
Or just kind of... I'm glad you're still stuck in that.
But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's...
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute? We've only got a minute left?
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
Okay. I shuddered, not because I was scared of what was about to happen, because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die? How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember.
Okay.
GTF DML 016.
GTF DML 016. Okay.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you. There you go. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
What? Before she could answer? What the fuck? The world exploded into noise and light. I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. The drama and suspense is happening on screen. I can focus because I'm thinking of another dude stick. Luna's ending. Oh, Sigma end! Oh, we got the Sigma end! Okay. That's our ending. They really are getting their money's worth for that explosion. Yeah. So, I would love to continue. But if we look here, we have this path, which we cannot do yet. This one, which we can do. And this one, which I'm pretty sure is the real ending. But, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. We're gonna leave it for next week. I'm sorry for being such tease and everything, but oh my god, this game is so good! And I really want to play it for longer, but I'm really hungry. And I know a lot of people have to work tomorrow. I don't, but Sigma's teenagers. Can I? Okay. I know that we should raid with something with Dio. But can I? Wikipedia, thank you. Is 18 inches floating into space now? Okay, so he said, Uchikoshi said it can fold into this, but lowercase sigma, on the other hand, is this, and that's a weirder image. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, we are going to raid with 18 in Sigma. I don't know who we're raiding yet. How far down the rabbit hole will we fall? Can't get over the fact that it folds. I know! I can't get over that fact either. It's so good. Let's see who we are going to raid. We are going to raid someone. Raid Juker? The thing is, we always raid Jukers, so I think we're actually going to raid Maniacal. Sigma 16. Oh my god, no! We are going to raid the Maniacal Gamer, if I can spell it right. Yeah, I spelled it right. And because his streams are already rated for mature audiences. Oh my god. There's something so wrong with me. We have to keep it vague because he also, I think, hasn't played this game. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for studying. Yeah, because maniacal is synonym of mature. I know, right? Get people to wonder about it more. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for stopping by today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This hardly counts as a spoiler. That is true. So exciting. So bad. So bad. Thank you for stopping by today. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys next time on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I'll tell you when time zone changes again, so you can fix your schedule to, be with me in my streams. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.